Now, I know that it is a thing with parents. Sometimes, when children entrust certain sum into their hands, most parents hold it, and then in the course of their daily living, maybe a portion of that money is used for something, and then maybe you try to tell your child, well, I use this for this, I will repay you, and all of that. It's a normal thing in most families in this part of the world. But irrespective of the fact that you gave your father some money, 70,000 naira, and he couldn't give it back to you as at the time you so needed it. Now you have to use a machete on your father. Right now he is a murderer. And not just any murderer, he killed his own father.
Yes.
What exactly are you going to say about this?
Yes. He's a strong man. Strong man. He has become a hero at home. Yes, that's become nothing more than that. Becoming a hero, you have earned a name for yourself. One who murdered his own father because of 70,000 naira.
70,000.
The man gave birth to you from childhood till you get to 38 years. Was this 70,000 naira you have been eating since you were born? The clothes you wear. Probably you went to primary school, secondary school, and all that. Were they all 70,000 naira? That you gave 70,000 naira to your old over 100 years. You could raise your hand against your father that's over 100 years. You can see that some children are devils. Some children, this governing spirit in some children is unexplainable. You can't imagine it. That you raise your hand, not just your hand this time around, cutlass, because of 70,000. You know, now you have killed him. Have you got it the 70,000? Have you got it the 70,000? Now you have any name. It's not just an issue of 70,000 naira now, but a name. Now you're going to spend the rest of your life in prison, if not death, because of 70,000 naira. You could see that there are bad spirits everywhere. You cannot take it away from certain people that demonic spirit is operating in some people. Demonic spirit is real in the life of some people. Anger. We just talk about anger now. You can see what anger can do again now. People get angry and they will lose themselves. No sense of control. And look at the age of your father that you are killing. Helpless man. He can't even stand against you. A man who will sit somewhere to even get up is an issue. A man that God's grace has been upon his life to get up to 100.
People are praying for their parents
to get to even 90. You have a father that is up to 100 and you are killing him because of 70,000 naira. You can see what is going on in our country.
Now, it's very unfortunate, but let's also look at it. Just like you said, can we quantify 70,000 naira with raising you from being a child up to the age where you are right now, that you have to raise your hands on fathers? That is most of the excuse, I would say, that most parents give when issues like this come up. Most parents will say, I mean, I've been feeding you for this long time. Why would you now come and ask me for maybe 5,000 naira or 70,000 naira that you gave to me to keep for you and all of that? But you think that is really right? Your child has felt, well, of all the people in the world, I trust my father, I trust my mother, and this is going to be my safe haven. Let me keep this money with you. I will be using it for XYZ. So when he comes back to it, you have used it for whatever reason. But tell it, is it right to probably want to quantify all you have done for your child and assume that, well, I have been there for you since you were born, so this is not going to be anything. It's my child's money.
No, it's not really so. The interpretation should not be because I have raised you, I have been spending on you, therefore let me use this money, after all it's my child. No, that should not be the interpretation. The old man, before, if he has any other money he could use to solve certain problems, I think the old man will not use the money. And so for me, I will look at it that the old man needed to do one or two expenses.
But shouldn't he have informed the son, at least, son, I have this challenge and I want to use this.
Suppose he has projection. that maybe before the child will come for the money, this one I'm expecting would have come. And that expectation has not materialized, and the child came. Now, a 38 years old child, what's stopping from having a bank account? That you are making your old grandfather or your old father your bank. Even banks sometimes, don't the banks seize our money sometimes? You kill the bank.
That's what we are saying. Maybe he didn't trust the bank too.
That's what we're saying now. When the bank will seize our money, what do you do to the bank? Do you go to the bank and kill the manager? Now, because you see a helpless old man, you decide to lay your hands upon him. He's your father. The man he needed maybe drugs. It could be used to buy drugs or you to buy one or two things with an expectation that so money I'm expecting from somewhere. When it comes, that money comes, I will keep it back. And that money has not come. The child just come, Daddy, that my money, I need it. And Daddy say, well, I use it for society first. So I was thinking that before you need the money, my money would have come. Just exercise a little patience with me. And young men or young people of nowadays, they don't reason like people that were born in the 80s. People that were born in the 80s, in the 70s. Their way of reasoning is not the same with the children born in this 2090 something. Their own just need emergency. Emergency where everything rush, no sense of reasoning. No love for parent, no love for mother, no love for... So for me, there is no way it's just 70, whether even if it is 10,000 naira, over 100 or over 1 million. Your father used your 1 million naira. I have given money to some of my brothers in the name of Obari. You understand? I don't even go back to them and say, not that I have, but I just feel that it's my brother. If he has the money, he would have given it to me. Why should I go and disturb him? You know? So there are things you don't do at all.